Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Contractors Corner, where I'm Joe Gruce from Professional Lighting Services. Hey guys, if you didn't catch our last couple videos, I wanted to take a real quick second to kind of rehash where we're at on those. In the very last episode, you saw where we talked about 8 for 8 and what that means and how PLS is going to roll up their sleeves and work with you. We talked about this Clydesdale advantage, something I kind of made up. If you missed those, I encourage you to look at the links that I sent in this email where you got this video, and I provided the links so you could go back and watch those. If you haven't seen them, I highly encourage you and ask that you do that. Today, guys, as we work through this PLS Advantage series, I want to talk about a couple things briefly. I want to talk about what we can do to help your service department, and then I want to talk about financing. So let's get right to it. Guys, I have had great success, even in my role prior to PLS, with service departments with the PLS products. Guys, I think PLS is very well set up to accommodate your service teams in a capacity that you may not be quite accustomed to. So what kind of separates us are a few things. Guys, we pride ourselves in working with manufacturers that ship quick. I've driven service trucks. I've worked in service departments. That's a huge thing, right? You need your stuff when you need it. When you get a phone call, you've got to be able to respond quickly. Guys, we have manufacturers, like, for example, in Cleveland, where we can get the material in a day or two. Orion, for example, out of Wisconsin, ships pretty quick compared to a lot of manufacturers in today's market. So that is a huge advantage for service teams. What else can we do to help service teams? Guys, we have some great partnerships with local distributors that have our product on the shelf. So if you need something quickly, if we know one of the distributors has it, I'll let you know to where you can get it quick and easy. So the other thing that we do is a lot of times, you'll hear me talk about the lumens per watt or the efficiency of a fixture or how long it lasts, the L70 rating. Guys, I think with service teams, it is an incredible piece of knowledge to have when you're looking at a fixture package, because the nature of the service business, you are then able to go back in, because we're not talking about a huge package, and you can speak to these things with your customers. Guys, we can show them how long these products last, how good the efficiency is with them. And that's really a time to shine in service with your customers, where you can have that interaction and have those conversations. And we are always happy to get involved with those conversations. And to piggyback right off that, in the episode 2 weeks ago, we talked about energy audits. Guys, we do a lot of energy audits that are generated out of service departments. It is a phenomenal tool. You have your service team that goes into a facility to say, add a circuit for a piece of equipment. You notice they have old fixtures that is an opportunity to retrofit. If you introduce that, hey, we've got a guy that will look at this and do a no-cost energy analysis and show you what you can save in energy, that's a great segue to introduce that is through your service department. So, emphasize to your guys, keep in the back of your mind, we're always willing to come in. I don't care if it's a dozen fixtures or thousands of fixtures, guys. We're willing and able to come in and perform these. So we really want to look at that, and service is a fantastic way to do it. The next thing I want to talk about today is financing, and I'll keep this somewhat short, and we're more than happy to talk to you on a more detailed basis. But we can work with the contractor, the distributor, and the end-use customer to arrange financing terms for these projects. What's good for the contractor on this is we are backed by a huge financial organization that we do work with. So your payments, for lack of a better term, guaranteed with agreeable net 30 days typically, or whatever that might be in this situation. So, short term, what we're going to look for is we're going to look for the shortest term we can to get this loan paid back for the end use customer, but one that makes sense. So, not that it always works out this way, but sometimes we see where the loan payment is less than the energy saved. So what does that mean for your customer? It means they have a positive cash flow from day one. We've seen this with schools, where it's very appealing to schools because now they don't have to have quite the budget in line to do these renovations, when they can do a loan and still have positive cash flow from day one, so they're able to afford the project because it's basically no money out of pocket, and they don't have to take that out of their budget for whatever it is. So something to keep in mind, guys. We're willing to work with the finance company. We are not the finance company. We have one that we work with. So we would like to show that to you. We can work on the deals to an extent in our office, then it gets passed on to them. But really neat thing to have in your hip pocket when you're talking to some of these customers is the potential to finance these projects. So guys, hey, next week I want you to tune in. We're going to get with Tim O'Sullivan from PLS. Tim is going to talk to us about photometrics and layouts and how PLS can help you with that. Don't forget, guys, let me know you watch this video. Shoot me an email, text, call me, however you want to do it. Send me a letter. Let me know you watch it. I'm going to get you entered to win one of these prizes. We're going to add a few things. So it's not just knives anymore. So take a look at this. This is what's up. Let me know you watched it, and we'll get you entered in that. Guys, don't forget, we have our virtual lunches. Set a time aside for me. I'd love to get you lunch and we can meet virtually. Let's take advantage of this technology that we have. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email me, call me, text me. However you'd like to get a hold of me, I'd love to talk to you. Thank you and have a great day.